Content over everything.
Guy, you know, I love this guy. But yo, but look, so let's just go back, man. Let's go back to who we are. Let's get inspired by what we've done, what we've achieved, and let's come up with ideas what we can do. Yeah, and also bear in mind you are going to have to sacrifice. Yeah, and sign up for it. Yeah, because you're not gonna benefit from this thing like your kids are, and inshallah your kids' kids or your kids' kids. Yeah, because what we want Somalia to be is Singapore. Yeah, we don't want it to be Hong Kong, and it might take 1,000 years. It took Singapore 50 years. It might take us 1,000 years. So what? I'm signed up for it. You know how? Because I'm gonna train my youth, and I'll make sure my youth trains his youth, and his youth, and his youth, and his youth. Yeah, that's how we're gonna do this, bro. That's how we're gonna do.
That's how the elite think, innit?
That's how we're gonna do this, and that's how the Jews did it. Yeah. That's how the Irish or the Italians or all these groups that went to America did it. Yeah. Remember, there's a reason why poor white people left Europe, you know, to go to America and Australia, because they were getting treated like dirt by the royal families. So they went there, they bought land. They made sure the kid added to that land. You feel me? That's what we have to do. That's what we have to do. Yeah? And if we can aspire other people, especially our neighbors on the continent, yeah? If we can aspire other people to do the same, beautiful, beautiful. Because this ain't gonna get fixed unless we are all in it. Yeah? So how we're gonna do it is fix your own house. Fix your own house so you can afford to buy from your neighbor. You understand me? Yeah? That's how we do it, bro. That's how we do it. And please stop fighting me. Stop picking little dumb arguments with me. Yeah, I'm not here for that, bro. Stop trolling. Stop trolling. It's just dead. It's just long. Yeah? So let's get together. Let's network like our parents network. Let's understand, yeah, the fundamental basis of what we are doing. Islam, Somali Nimmo, Somali Wayne. Somali Wayne exists as long as you say it exists. Simple as that. Simple as that. As long as you say, this is my flag, this is my country, it's real. It's real. My nation is Somali Wayne. Yeah?
I agree with that.
All 5 flags are my flags.
Somalia is an Italian word, man. We never describe ourselves as Somalia.
Exactly.
Italian came to Somalia. British came to the Somaliland. You get me? We never described ourselves as Somaliland or Somalia. Moreover, we described ourselves as Somali. We had a Somali Democratic Republic, we just had Somali and Somali Wayne. None of the Somaliland and Somalia.
Or Puntland or Jubaland
or that, man.
Oh, just one Somali Wayne.
And what I want to say is that, you know, Japan, when they had a tsunami, it took them 5 years to recover and build their cities. It's taken us, I don't even know, like 50 years to even build like a skyscraper. We don't even have one skyscraper.
Wow.
So what I want to say is...
There's one in Hargeisa still. They have shield building.
That's a matter.
Go on.
But what I want to say is...
Yeah, bro. He's balling, cuz.
He's 300 what?
You know,
I don't know. He's just balling.
Yeah, so what I want to say is, instead of running away from the problem, we got to face the problem. And I want to say that Tribe did something well for us, and it helped us build our cities. And I want to say alhamdulillah for that. But... you know what I mean?
But it only did because of collaboration between clans. Because they understood they come under the umbrella of Somali.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
Remember, 1991, 95% of people that lived in the north voted for independence. It wasn't just Isaac. Yeah? There was other people that voted for independence as well. Yeah? And Hargeisa got built. Even though we have a lot of problems, we don't have a sewage system, we don't have proper roads, etc. Yeah? But we've had, oh my God, amazing progress since 91. Yeah? And it was a lot of people, a lot of different clans got together and said, look, yeah, we have a common issue, we have a common problem, let's come up with common solutions. Yeah? So first of all, let's get together as the Somali, then we can speak to the Habashi, or the Tigra, or the Yoruba, or whoever else, and say, yo, we have common issues, let's come up with common solutions.
True.
You understand?
My God,
Can I just suggest, that there's other people that have gone through the similar sort of thing. So it might be a thing for you though, to actually go to somebody to see a certain plan. Do you understand what I mean? To identify your problem.
We've reached out, we reached out. Exactly what you said, we reached out.
That for me, that's how you're gonna, I mean, like, all the things that you're talking about back home is something, that we have to understand, But what you have to try and make happen is that here, you're living here, you're doing everything day to day here. Do you understand? If the people over here cannot unite on that front, There's no way you're going to say, okay, I'm learning over there and I'm just speaking of the story over here. You have to make your story be live over here now.
That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. So, like I keep saying, I believe the problem comes down to self-esteem. Yeah. Just in the last week, I've been sharing a lot of content on Twitter. Yeah. And the last week, I've been getting messages from people saying, I didn't know this. I didn't know that. Well, like one brother said to me, I hated being Somali. You made me proud to be Somali. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Donnie was in Arizona as well. I had no idea we had Somalis in Arizona. Big up the brother. Big up the brother in Arizona.
What do you say?
You know
What do you say?
He said, you helped me become proud of. Yeah, man. He said, yo, you helped me become
Somali
proud.
corner, you rich in the world, man.
We
Like,
say
really.
Bosaso as well,
Bosaso, akhi.
He told me.
Bosaso, but fucking, sorry, Mogadishu, America, Minnesota especially. Like,
Sweden
my
a lot.
people, my people.
Sweden. Hella people from Stockholm.
Imagine that.
Yeah.
Imagine Australia.
Australia. Come on.
And wallah, you know what? A lot of brothers came here, like behind the camera, most of them, yeah? Some of them came to me, like, you know what? Because last time when I said, remember, if you can see Somali corner, come over, come talk to us, come here. And now, mashallah, like, the numbers keep increasing. But we don't want numbers, we want people that can come and talk. Don't just come here to just, we don't want numbers, we want people that can increase, more ideas, more
But
thoughts.
we want doing more than anything.
Exactly.
And listen. One second.
The new members that joined, they actually helped organize.
Yes, beautiful.
Organize, and
they gave us a
new ideas,
new energy,
yes.
new enthusiasm that we didn't have. Bro, we sapped ourselves of all of our
100
enthusiasm
especially. What's
from
the name?
arguing.
What's the person's name? 100. That's what they say. 100. Yeah, they don't give their name, but shout out to that person.
He made a structure,
He helped
innit?
us a lot.
Where's it? The 7 structures, isn't it?
Yeah, the 7 structures.
What do you say? What was it about?
We have rules, okay, we have aims and objectives, it's all set up. So,
No. Abdullah is allowed. Are you mad? Abdullah is allowed.
Abdullah is
he's just not on our
100%,
wave.
he's always allowed, man. He's
not
never
on our
out.
wave,
He's
innit?
never out. He's never out.
Abdullah is my brother. I love him dearly, but he's not on my wave. He's not on my wave. And I just want people on this wave. Somebody messaged me on the DM saying I'm gonna put hands on him, you know. I said, you're not touching him. Now, Abdullah is not banned, don't be silly, bro. I believe in freedom of speech. And also, I think it's important that Abdullah speaks here because he is the majority opinion amongst the Asaq. Don't get it twisted, innit? Don't get it twisted. He is the majority opinion, yeah? All my uncles, my mum, my dad, all think like him, yeah? I'm the odd one out, bro, basically, innit? So it's important that he speaks. Bro, we did a poll on Twitter saying who talks more sense. Me or Abdullah. I got 30%, he got 70%. That's embarrassing, bro. The man that says that Hitler's a Nazi, Hitler's a Somali, apparently he talks more sense to me. But big up Abdullah though, big up Abdullah. Of course Abdullah is allowed to speak, but he's just not on our wave. Now Abdullah, you get a lot of followers and you get a lot of fans because you're funny, innit? Yeah, you're hilarious, done, innit? But it's not because of your views, cuz. Don't get it twisted. You're just funny, innit? You're just funny. I like you, bro. I like that guy, bro. I spend, you know what I mean? We talk a lot. Like, I find him, he's good company, innit? But he's just not on our wave, innit? Now, today, going forward, we want people on our wave, bro. And our wave is one tribe. The Somali people are one. We are one. Yeah, we are whole. Yeah? And for me, being from Hargeisa, yeah, Hargeisa has not been peaceful since 91. I don't care what you say. You know why? Do you know why? Because Mogadishu bleeds. That's why. If Mogadishu bleeds, we bleed. Simple. We are Mogadishu, bro. We're all of it. We are all of it. We are all of it, bro. We are all of it. We are all of it, bro. So I'm never gonna be satisfied, yeah, until the whole country is stable. Yeah? I'm not gonna be satisfied until Djibouti and Berbera and Mogadishu is not competing against each other. It should not be competing against each other.
They help each other, even if something happens in Mogadishu, people raising money and that.
That's Somali Nimmo, bro.
Everywhere.
That's Somali Nimmo, bro. So let's go back to it, bro. Let's love our people. Let's love our people. Let's actually hurt when they're hurt.
We do.
Bruv, you wanna chip in?
No, but I'm just saying, Hargeisa is peaceful.
It is peaceful. What I'm saying metaphorically, I don't consider it peaceful because I believe Mogadishu is the same as it. You understand?
But I want to say, the things that happen in Mogadishu is basically not done by Somalis.
No, but they have to be united in their own.
So Al-Shabaab is not Somali, bro.
Al-Shabaab is Somali, but do you know who created Al-Shabaab? Do you know who funds Al-Shabaab? I don't want to say it, but there's been basically, we have a new Minister of Finance. And I don't want to talk about tribe, innit, but he's a Sark, innit? And what he said is, what he said, his name is Bile. Just check him out. He's in the Somali government. So if someone says, if a Sark person says, we're not in the Somali government, it's bullshit. They're in the Somali government. What he said, wallahi, you are, man. No, they're in the Somali Nima, fam.
They're out for money, wallah.
They weren't.
I'll join the government as well.
So basically, what he said is, let's tax everything that comes in the port.
The government,
so guess what happened?
Let him finish his point.
He said, let's tax everything that comes in the port. So one time we like, let's check what's in the packages. Because Somalia is an unstable country and we're going up now, alhamdulillah. But we started opening the packages. What we saw is a UAE company, they started getting a lot of boxes that had the red cross on it. And guess what everyone thought it was? Medicine. But guess what was in it? Like 100 million. And where was it going to? It was going to Al-Shabaab. So I want to say to my brothers and sisters, where I'm from, Bosaso, my family support the UAE. Yeah, they wanna build the Bosaso port. Don't support the UAE. Stay away from them. They want division in our country, and they're messing up our country. And they're funding Al-Shabaab, innit? That's one thing I want to say. And there is
unless we have a proper proof.
No proof. So who's giving money to Al-Shabaab? Somalis. We don't have money.
Who's funding the war? There's proof in the UN report that Iran was sending arms to Al-Shabaab.
Iran do not support a Sunni group, mate.
UN.
They want division.
They want division.
No, why did they support
They want
Hamas?
division.
They want they're
No, so they can increase the Lebanon country, fam.
At the end of the day, you have to have evidence.
I
want to finish off, wallahi. And I want to say,
What's the purpose?
I want to say first of all, I want to make this. About Al-Shabaab.
Because we are talking about one tribe, Somali Nimo,
I'm not
Somali
Somalis. I'm not
Wayne.
Somalis.
Okay, but why is this relevant? Why is this relevant to it?
Relevant? What's relevant?
What you're talking about? Why is it relevant to our
about UAE?
Why is that relevant to?
I want to say that's relevant. They're causing division. How can we unite if we're friends with the enemy? We can't unite if we're friends with the enemy, and that's facts, wallahi. So I want to hit Somalis. Where are allies? We don't need any foreign intervention in our country.
No Turks, no Emiratis,
Turks
no Chinese. I don't want none of them. I want all of them out.
If you're saying no
UAE, all of them out.
If you're saying no UAE, say no Turkey.
Bro, wallahi, watch the video before.
No Amazon, no African Union, none of it. I don't want any of them.
Watch the last video, innit? I said,
People have only started saying no UAE when they started doing stuff in Somalia.
Exactly.
Before that,
I'm from Bosaso. They're doing DP World in Bosaso. You know that, innit?
In Mogadishu, did anyone say
I'm not from Mogadishu, wallahi.
Nobody protests.
Yeah, I know.
At the end of the day, investment is good for the Somalis. At the end of the day,
exactly.
What investment?
Let's
listen, there's Abar, there's
we can be our own.
There's a recession, there's a lot going on. At the end of the day, we need the investment. Let's say if the UAE is offering us, let's say 400 million, for like in a period of 5 years, we have to take that. Just for the future, because our people are starving. Sometimes when it doesn't rain, there's recession, there's Abar Bachita. So a lot of debates. At the end of the day, you have to take it. You can't go political the way. Because at the end of the day, we're going to die. We're not going to live. We have to. The
only thing I will say to that is, in 1991, Hargeisa was 100% robbed, or 95% robbed. Yeah, and you know who built it? Somalis. It wasn't no Emiratis. It wasn't no one. It wasn't no one. It was us, bro. It was us.
Yeah, you
need them now.
We don't. That's what I'm saying. We don't need none of them.
Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why you need them. Yeah, right now. Yeah, let's say Woodland and Somaliland and all of that region, it's been peaceful, but there haven't been any investors. For 20 years they've been peace, but there's no investors. That's why we're not flourishing. There's people here that don't have jobs. Let's say if the UAE,
because we're not going back.
We have to use our investment.
We're gonna take the
We are the investment. Bro, do you know why people don't have jobs? Do you know why in Puntland,
you save, you go back.
Unemployment, in Puntland and Somaliland is 80%. Do you know why that is?
Because we're sending money to them.
We're sending money to them. And guess what? We believe we're from a high tribe here, and that the no offense, I don't want to mention tribes here, but the mid-gang should be doing the civil work. They do that. Yeah, we need to.
No more Qabil.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, that's my point is basically we had peace for on that region for so long. You definitely need investors. The country is the only reason countries flourish. Investments.
Yes,
but let's say guess what?
Right now,
I'm not saying.
One second. We are too weak to negotiate.
They're going to exploit us.
They're going to exploit us.
There you go.
So for now, let's just do it ourselves. Let's get the diaspora together. Bro, there's Somalis in Shanghai. There's Somalis in Australia. There's Somalis in America. All over the globe, who are creating wealth and then circulating that money or circulating that wealth in somebody else's economy. Do you understand?
Yeah, we know that, but guess what? And we know that. But at the end of the day, we had for so long peace. But guess what? I'm not saying, oh, give it to UAE straight away, just sign up any contract. But look at the contract carefully and use it for our own benefit. Okay. Let's say even if they say, let's say if the thing is worth $1 billion and they give us 500 million, we need that right now, man. Anything to build a country quickly. Bro, and if we can kick them out after 4 years, 3 years, we can kick them out. But we need that money.
Train.
From
$1 billion train. We need that from central Ethiopia to Djibouti ports, yeah, to exploit Africans, yeah, to exploit Djibouti, Somalis in Djibouti, to exploit the Ethiopians. Yeah, they have no interest in you, cuz. They don't care about you. They don't give a damn about you.
It's the 30-year contract. We can get the money and then we don't need them after that. But for now, we need them.
We need them, definitely.
We're locked in, fine. We're committed, fine. What I'm saying is, 30 years from now, we're in charge.
Yeah, exactly.
We're in charge.
I want to say one thing.
And when we're in charge, we're making different decisions.
Yeah. What's the point here? What's the point of having all these resources? Yeah. They say Somalia's got oil, Somalia's got the fish. Listen, it's been 30 years. Some of them had peaceful 30 years. Yeah. Now 8% of the country, the whole country has been peaceful. Yeah. 8%, only 20%. Yeah. But we haven't even utilized it. Like we got a port.
Because our best are abroad.
And we need investors, man. We need
there's some smart people back home, but they can't do.
All my friends growing up, that ones that actually did something. Like I've got one friend who's a sales director. He's married to a white girl. I have another friend, he works for was it Ealing Council? Yeah, he's got like a good position, bro. He's on like 40 racks a year. He's married to a white girl.
Yeah, but let me say something.
Married to a white girl, bro.
We need
nothing wrong with that. Yeah, they're both Muslim. Nothing wrong with that and that, but. Why? To ask yourself, what is it about us, that the ones that are successful, they wanna be outside of our community.
There you go.
What is it? What is it?
What's going on?
It's low self-esteem. Low self-esteem.
Can you make a decision? You see all the things that you lot be talking about now. Does anybody here can you lot make a difference on that?
Yes. I want to talk about you. I want to talk about the Kenyan issue in it. So I said to us, the sister said to me, we should organize a protest. In a Kenyan, we should organize a protest in the Kenyan embassy because we're basically, parents are being
segregating Somalis for Somalis. They're building a fence between Somalis.
There was a video.
The government in Somalia is not even talking about it.
Bro, I don't support the government of Somalia. They're pussies, man.
Exactly, but they haven't even talked about that.
We should organize one protest. We should organize a protest, We should protest in front of the Somali government embassy, Somali.
There's no Somali embassy in the UK. It's embarrassing, but yeah, I
didn't know that.
It's Kenyan.
There's an undercover Somaliland embassy.
It's
undercover.
Me in each other's houses, man. Houses, meet up in the houses, isn't it?
Kenyan government, they're allowed to do that because they cover.
Listen, salam alaikum.
This guy's not. He was talking about Kenyan the whole time.
I think the solution, for the, let's say when we have people that invest in solutions, is basically us lot going back, people that's educated, going back home, and basically when UAE and other countries come in, then if you're an educated person, you will know what the contract says and how it goes and the process, innit? So we need other people to go back home, people that's like got education and that studied here, that's the only people, but people back home, what about the new?
I want to say,
not all of them, but
there are graduates, there are professionals.
But some, they are. There's a lot of professionals, but guess what? They wouldn't know. Let's say the UAE and they come and they want to use the port. Let's say they were gonna, it was worth $1 billion. And any other, they will sign like 400. They will hear 300 million. They will sign it. But if us lot go back there, we'll know how much it's worth. We'll take the best deal to get. We'll get 60% shares to get. We're smart in that because we've seen around the world, innit?
But I want to say,
so us lot we can make a change.
Of course, people here are more educated, to be honest. But I'm saying in Somali territories, there are educated people as well.
They're educated. Nobody's denying that. A lot of them finish university, Jama'ada. I got cousins and that they all finish Jama'ada, but they got no jobs. That's why I'm not against investments. But you have to use it for your advantage. Because there's a lot of people that's in Somalia, Somaliland, and they finish university. They don't know what to do. There's nothing.
There's theory and there's practical. You know, the advantage that the young youth in the Western countries have is what they have to learn from practical. We already know from all of this media bombardment. We can use some of these negatives for our advantage. Like a young boy in Somalia that's got a degree, hasn't got the life skills and the life experiences about banking, about advertising, marketing, and these are the things that make big money and make a difference in countries. You understand? Like, for example, holiday. You know, like that place we keep talking about, Las Gel, yeah, with the paintings and everything. Yeah, like that kind of place is already a tourist company that has started it. But how many people know about it? Yeah. And just imagine if our young youths like started promoting it on Facebook. Let's go and find out about our heritage. These little things like that is the starting point to get into that day when we can speak to the Somali government as a young diaspora and say that we've got an initiative. You know what I mean? We've got all of these educated people that we want to, you know, because the diaspora, well, our government is back home, they need the diaspora.
Of course.
Big time. They're looking for skills. There's websites out there looking for, all the big jobs will go to a diaspora with hardly any qualification, with like a level 4 from these book colleges that go on now, will get a government job or United Nations job, rather than like a young boy, a PhD, had gone to university, for example. Do you get me? Yeah. So you guys have got an advantage, yeah? I know the advantage is kind of unfair, but it is what it is. It's through the colonial system that this has happened. Even Indians and Pakistanis, Kenyans, all of these other countries that have been in the Commonwealth, what they do is they use that. They go back. The rich, the rich are the ones that have got connections with the Western countries. You get what I'm saying? So we don't want to exploit our country, but we want to use our resources, and our young youths are the #1 resource. So absolutely 100, we definitely need to like making connections back home, but the way we need to do it is everyone needs to get skilled in something. Well, hey, if you're skilled in level 4 with an English qualification, you're gonna get the top jobs back home, and that's a fact.
You can be a teacher, yeah.
And I've actually got a young cousin of mine who's got all of the contract jobs, and he's got a thing on Facebook. So I'll add that to the Somali Corner thing, so that people can access that as well. But they do ask for qualifications, but at the end of the day, the experience outweighs, even in the English job market. Someone with experience outweighs somebody with the theory, with a qualification. But the qualification is important as well. But experience is you can't pay for experience. You can't buy experience.
There's also other Somali groups that exist, like young Somali entrepreneurs or young Somali professionals that already exist, and we can collaborate with them to make our life easier, to make it easier.
To the youth, give them services and avenues that they can actually connect with.
Just branch out.
Yeah.
We're all trying to do the same thing, but we're doing it, separated. We should do it together.
This is what I was saying about earlier on, one of the Ethiopian brothers, I don't know if he's Ethiopian or Eritrean, he said basically he knows a Somalian brother. I don't know if someone got his number. There is, get his number. He knows a Somalian brother that's already got all of the businesses owned in, let's say, northwest London by Somali people. This is a way of getting into employment, because a lot of our young youths, it's all talk. They want money at the end of the day. If we can get them, like some of them that come out of prison, you know what I mean, especially the younger boys, or 17-year-old, 18-year-old, do you get me? Everyone deserves a second chance, and people are more liable to give a young boy a second chance than someone in their 30s or whatever. So we need to get these businesses on board as well. So you can get far with the name of Somali in Somali communities. Do you get what I'm saying? So if we get the older business people involved and we do some kind of apprenticeship, do you get what I'm saying? Mechanics. Oh my God, you know how many Somali mechanics there are? And do you know how much a mechanic makes? Like one clutch is worth, I think, £400 or something. To do one clutch, it takes about 3 hours. If we tell the youth this is better than making street money, more money than street money really, and this is how we got advertised to the youth as well. You get me?
We can hold workshops where they can learn these practical skills in the day-to-day life.
Just bring some businessmen in the workshop, and they'll have their stalls and that, and people can come check around and stuff.
Somali business, that's a
great idea.
Yeah, we need to make a catalogue. There used to be an Islamic, like, what do you call it, directory.
Yeah.
That's another thing that we need to make. All of these businesses.
Somali, they need to expand on the businesses they have.
Make a catalogue. Well, if we make a catalogue, I came up with this idea. I don't know how it's going to work. If we make a catalogue, yeah, and we sell this catalogue for maybe £1. This is all Somali businesses, all Somali schools, all Somali, like that, yeah. And we sell that, and we sell that as a charity, and get maybe a printing company to sponsor us. Do you get me? Wallahi, we could do this. So it's really good. Where's everyone gone? As soon as I come,
there's a fight there.
There's no fight.
No fight on this.
What, Qabil thing?
No, that's not us. That's not us.
That's a generic.
Oh no, it's that Shia brother.
Yeah. It's the Shia.
He's on one.
The black
But
Shia.
at the end of the day, the fundamental should be basically knowing who you are at the end of the day.
Level.
Somali guy in the
He wants to disprove
Somali
himself.
guy in the Bartowe and
he's a
Dinta
Muslim.
That's at the beginning. That's how you love yourself anyway. Like the
language.
caruurta reer guriga joogaadhe Soomaali kula hadla imka Soomaali nigu sheegay
abtirsamadana bara.
And ku hadlo Somali.
Wallahi, the abtirsama is very important. I know up to, I think about, look who's talking about up to 6.
It's good that in akhrisis Somali. You know the Somali watch news channels.
You know what? When I was teaching my son Somali English, yeah, he went away on holiday and he came back and he was learnt Somali. He said the Somali, to read Somali is much more easier than English because English, the phonics and the words that you're reading are not the same, but Somali is exactly So I think
now Somali, see with your cousins and your little brothers and sisters, and then if you teach them Somali from the beginning, you don't teach them English first, because English you can pick up easy. You can even go to high school year 7 and pick up English within 1 year, 2 years. But Somali, there's people that's right in their 20s and right now they're finding it hard. You're missing out Somali.
As a practical mother that thought, you know, because I taught my son English first, yeah, because it was easier for me, number one, and that was my sort of first language, and also because I thought to myself, my son's going to get bullied at school, and you know the teachers, they're human beings, and these teachers are overcrowded, they have 30 pupils in one class, so if your child has got like language difficulties, they're going to get left behind because the teacher's not going to give them the attention they need. Where Dipsanesa, she's almost going to look at that child as a burden. She's only a human being. Even me as a teacher, if I had 30 students and some of them needed more time and attention and I was under such, you know, pressure, I would probably neglect those kids and be happy of the ones that listen to my instructions there.
Yeah, but if you teach them, let's say one day like 5, 6, you teach them Somali, yeah, and obviously you teach them the basic English, ABCD and that, innit? Get me? And how to read and spell. But at the end of the day, you teach them Somali, they will pick up naturally, man. It's natural. There's people that come in like, I remember at school times that people come in year 10, yeah, and they didn't speak no English, yeah. In 2 years, they got more GCSE than anyone else, and they passed English as well.
And that's where
English is easy to learn.
I know, not only is
in a year.
Not only is it easy to learn because it's easy to learn, it's easy to learn because everyone's speaking it, the television, everything. So he's quite right. I made a mistake. If I would have concentrated on teaching my son Somali, the English would have come anyway. But why I'm putting it out there is because a lot of mothers have these fears, especially young mums, who think, Allah, I don't want my child to struggle at school. This teacher's going to neglect my child. But that is the break. That's why they give children 11 subjects, because a young mind is so...
can absorb it.
Yeah.
Even 3-year-olds, memorize the whole Quran.
Yeah, that's
cover to cover.
Yeah,
and that's a
foreign language. So don't be afraid.
I don't even speak Arabic, these kids.
At the same time, I'll let send a message to the Somali parents out there, yeah? Basically, this is what happens. Like, they like to force their kids, yeah? Like, what they want them to learn.
Yeah.
Right? So, it's best to communicate with the children at the age of 10, at the age of 12. What they want to do, what they like. He might like football, and then somehow she might say, and that kind of stuff.
Be an engineer or a doctor.
Or engineer or a doctor or something like that. No, actually, no, anything.
They always say doctor.
Look,
I'm all African
exactly. Someone, look, I feel
The
that kid,
Asians,
could like arts.
Yeah.
He could like poetry. He could like, a lot of stuff out there, pilot. You know what I mean?
To be realistic, I think the best way, from my experience, is for the gap there's people that fill the gap, because our mothers, the young mothers, I'm talking about the older mothers, yeah? They're not going to have any of this rubbish. But the older brothers, the uncles, the aunties, that can support in the argument. So when that kid gets to the GCSEs and they're juicing their subjects, the uncles and the older brothers and the sisters need to support that child when they say, I'm interested in this. Do you know what I mean? Because they can lose their love of all education just because they're being forced into something.
And later they'll just turn into something else.
Yeah, but you see, I was gonna say, I forgot.
Go on, still.
I was gonna say basically that the old generation is different, innit? New generation, now we know if someone's got passion for something, they want to be an engineer, that some people want to be a teacher or they want to be a footballer, give them a chance to. Give it to, like, he might be good at football at the age of 10, give it to 16, 17, he can still go to college, even 16, 17, he can still, even right nowadays, even football, yeah, they let you go to colleges, where school, where you have to, inside the academy where you learn your education, and then when you pass it, you get to play football and that stuff. There's a lot of money in it as well. At the end of the day, we could have had a lot of Somali people actually good at sports as well.
They are, yeah, they are.
We're like millionaires, that makes more money than anything else.
Running, everything, innit?
Everything.
Like that guy, I don't know whatever happened to that guy, Ibrahim.
We don't need footballers, okay? We need doctors, engineers.
No, you need doctors and engineers, but you need footballers as well, then because they make more money.
Our country. There's a woman by the name of Edna Adan. She was a midwife. Yeah, she was a midwife. She worked for the UN. She retired in 1997. She said, all the money that I've got from my job in the UN, I'm gonna put it, everything I have, yeah, in a hospital. And she has a maternity hospital that's been open since 2002.
I've seen it still. I've seen it
and how many of our sisters and our mothers have given birth in that hospital to healthy children, to our brothers and our sisters and our daughters and our sons, yeah? Now, she's a midwife, yeah? Imagine that was a surgeon that went. Imagine it was a surgeon. Imagine it was 100 and, you understand what I'm saying to you now? If one, allow it, bro.
You're violating it. You're violating it.
Allow it,
No, you're violating it.
Only Somalis.
Only Somalis.
You're just doing it also. We're helping our community. We're discussing our community problems and we're sorting out.
So am I not part of the community?
No.
Not the Somali community.
Part of the Muslim community?
Are we talking about Muslim community or Somali community?
Are you Muslim?
Stop being facetious, bro. Stop being facetious.
Are you Muslim?
We're not talking to you. Anyway, we're not talking to you. Everybody ignore it. Don't engage.
But you were saying,
don't engage. I beg you.
But you were saying, let's say you were saying,
listen.
What I was saying basically, you can have doctors, engineers, you can have footballers as well. You can't say you don't need footballers because footballers, a person that's a footballer, if they get like 200k a week, he can sponsor, he can make them hospital that you're talking about, yeah. He can be like,
even idols and that.
They make millions, you know that. They make, listen, shit footballers, yeah. Some of them make 70k, 80k a week for shit footballers, bro.
I'm looking for a
So
Somali
if someone's got a pattern for it.
Shut the fuck up, man. What are you talking about, man?
Wallahi,
Wallahi,
go away.
you're violating it.
Go away, bro. Go away, bro. Your butt is no somebody will ever marry you. Clap, Don. Get out of here, bro. Yo, clap.
At the end of the day, what I was saying, basically,
you man,
Jahil.
At the end of the day, what I was saying, basically, no matter what field you are, if you got passion for something, you still follow it. If your kid wants to follow football sports, allow to set and let him as well, let him, because that's money as well.
What I'm saying is,
we can build a whole 10 hospitals.
What I'm saying is, what we need, yeah,
obviously we need engineers,
and doctors and so on in it. Like, and we have them. They exist. They're just not in Somalia, bro.
Yeah.
They're not in Somalia, bro. Yeah, and how many of people do we have that go to Bangladesh to help our brothers and sisters amongst the Rohingya or go to Syria or other places in the Ummah? Bro, I'm not hating on that, bro. I love that, innit? I love that.
We need to help.
We need it as well, man.
No one helps.
We need it as well. And Syrians, they're not gonna come. Well, some Syrians are in Somalia. I ain't gonna lie.
There's a whole community in Hargeisa, Syrian refugees. A whole community.
And how many Somali refugees is Syria taken after 91? How many did they take in? How many have we taken in?
It's true. We have to basically help out.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
In order for us to help other people, we have to help ourselves first.
That's what I'm saying.
Charity starts at home.
Yeah, you have to clean out your.
By the way, this Olympics coming is going to be the most interesting Olympics of all time, especially to the Somali people.
Who's in it?
There is a Somali girl who's going to be boxing. She's
Ramla.
She won. She won How many
She still
fights?
has a
She won everything in the
There's
UK.
no one fight that she lost. And now she's joining it. Yeah.
Mad thing.
Mad thing. So
Somali's
I mean,
talents all over the
yeah,
world,
I mean,
man.
I'm going to watch it. Sorry.
So
sorry.
yes, we have talent. We have
Ramla, yeah,
we
that's
have
the
a
girl,
lot of
yeah,
talent.
with the curly
So
hair.
this is what I'm talking about when I say
I don't
our
know where it's
greatest
gonna be. I think it's
resource.
Korea.
Our greatest resource is our people. Let's utilize it.
You know
Yeah,
what?
let's
You know what
utilise
I was gonna say? Yeah, like you got your phone. Do you wanna go around quickly and like write
Yeah,
everyone's numbers
who's
down?
not on the group chat? Who's
Ask
not on the
who's
group chat?
Wait, no, what's up,
subscribed
group?
as
I'm
well.
doing most of them.
But you don't, yeah. Everyone on there.
Why? Come
Yeah.
join in. Come join in.
People keep kicking
Go
out
around
guys
and have a
and
look.
I got
And-
kicked out.
dictatorships.
I got kicked out.
Certain man keep kicking out guys
Yeah,
and that.
because
I'm not
one
like
of the
that,
brothers
dictator.
asked
There's
how
one,
many
you're
of
in
us
it,
are
right?
really subscribed, to be honest.
No. I am in it, but I think
Good.
What's your name?
Mashallah,
You in it?
mashallah.
yeah, I jumped in recently.
Oh, recently. Okay, cool.
Nah, but stuff like that, innit? Network.
Networking.
That's why even with the businesses that she was talking about and that, networking will get Somalis a lot.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but starting
at
businesses.
the same time, look, sports kind of
good,
raise
of
your name,
course.
yeah?
But
If the
even
people
it gives
playing,
people
representing you, keep winning, then Somalia becomes famous.
Even that, it gives you someone to look up to as kids.
Exactly.
Like Abdi Bila Abdi.
So, hey, there you go. So,
Abdullah
Abdullah
Abdi.
Abdi.
Like even
Legend.
more around that people look up to, rather than we need more Somali role models, innit?
Yeah.
At the end of the day, because our Somali kid children will look after
More
Ajnabis and other
more
people,
part of the
innit?
sellout, man. I'm joking.
I don't think so, innit?
I'm joking.
I think I was
I don't think so.
Okay,
All Somali in them, innit? But at the end of the day, there's some people that still look out for him. He still does charity to us. He helps
He
out
helps,
back home,
he
so-
helps
he
out.
does,
So
yeah,
he's a
big
good
time,
guy
yeah.
at the end of the day, because
It
there's
was
some
a
Somali
joke,
people
though,
that want to help out in it, regardless. But at the end of the day, we need more Somali role models out there, innit?
Yeah,
And
big
Somali
time,
people
big
are
time.
businessman people anyway. We just need peace, inshallah. When we get peace, because Somali people, yeah, South Africa, Uganda, Kenya, if you go there,
but yeah.
people that, even I met a Ugandan guy, yeah, and he was telling me there's some Somali business guy, yeah, and he
The richest Somali girl.
yeah, some Uganda guy at my workplace there, he was telling me how there's a Somali guy, yeah, and he owns like 700 buses, and they go from Uganda to all the way to South Africa and that still.
And
That's what he was
the
telling me. So Somali people are business-minded people, so we just need peace, inshallah. When we get peace, and then everyone's business, get me?
Yeah, the richest Somali girl.
You know, I was reading, just to interrupt you, I was reading this article from Kenya, and the title was
We need to
the
go back
black
Kenya, man.
the black Jews of Africa.
Somalis, yeah.
So it's not like we are Jews. That's not what they're trying to say.
We stick together, innit? That's
But
all.
exactly, yeah,
We
that's
stick
number
together.
one. Also, we have that business mindset. Imagine we came to Kenya having nothing, just like a little pocket money. We took over, easy.
Foreign minister.
Everything,
All
bro.
the businesses.
And we
you
built
see-
those stores. Before like let's say if you go to Kenya, the Somali businesses, they benefit from Somalis,
Uganda as
yeah.
well.
But imagine
Yeah. Uganda.
we built
Even
those
Uganda.
things there, those buildings that we built in Kenya. Imagine we had that back home.
That's the problem. We hate ourselves.
They used to live,
They're self-paid.
You're
No,
brainwashed.
but it's not that.
They're
You
self-paid.
I think you'll never have a voice here, wallahi. You'll never have in Somali corner.
No, man,
no
leave
voice
it,
for you. Go
leave
on.
it. It's like, I mean, the Uganda, like you were saying in Uganda.
No, you're not from Somalia, man. He's a Kenyan.
Whatever you said, I don't mind.
Yeah, because I think you lost in it. You lost yourself. You don't know who you are. You lost your dakan.
Nah, he's from Kenya. He's from Kenya.
This guy is saying, this
What?
guy
I
is
wanna say something,
justifying. It's justifying.
What
the
can you do,
people who
Somali?
like Somali.
Nah, he's
Hey,
saying
I
like-
want to say one thing to the camera, yeah? You know, we had a crazy leader, innit? But he did a lot of good for the country. His name was Siad Barre. And what he said was,
Condemn
we
him as
need, he said, yeah, we have a land in Kenya, but we have no people there. Which means they're ethnically Somali, but they're sellouts. But that's our land, innit? That's what he said. Wallah, that's what he
I
said.
know, but he said a lot of stuff that wasn't right.
He said, yeah, we have a land in Kenya, but we don't have people there. Yeah, I was trying to say that.
But forget that. Back to what it was anyways. Like, see the thing you were talking about in Uganda.
Yeah.
The richest Ugandan woman, and she's from Somaliland as well. Her name's Amina Hirsi.
Yeah.
She's one of the richest people.
And they were the people that were
We need
taken by the
her. We
occupation.
need her.
She
Like
comes,
I'm saying, we need
no,
her
she
to come
comes
and-
back to Somaliland and that, and she does stuff with the government. She
Foreign
builds
minister.
houses,
Somali.
malls.
Uganda,
She does a lot of good.
Uganda, Somalians run
That's
it
what I'm
like
saying. Like,
crazy.
the woman we're talking about, Amina Hirsi, she's a Somali woman from Somaliland.
Yeah.
She does a lot of stuff. She's one of the richest women in Uganda.
Yeah, but
And they come back home and invest in back
Actually,
home.
the
That's
richest
how it should
people
be.
in Africa, especially in East Africa, are Somali people.
No,
Like, wallahi,
yeah.
they run every shit, bro. We have that business mindset, that Israeli business
Everyone with
mindset,
the-
bro.
four people we bought there
The
as well.
biggest livestock market in the actually like the two or three biggest in Africa are in Somalia, bro. They're in Somalia, bro. So let's make money from the Somali sheep and the Somali camel, and you know our livestock.
Even the fruit, even
the fruit, the bananas in the
Even-
south,
yeah,
man, need
even-
that.
even before
that's
the
why
war and that.
that's the main reason for the
Wallahi,
union. I ain't gonna lie to
the
you.
most
That's the main reason. I want to
tasteful-
be honest.
even
the
from
most
before the war.
tasteful- sorry.
Even
know
before
what
the
the
war and
bananas
that.
can-
I was looking at the
See all
river
these
front.
animals
best bananas in the
Kenya.
world.
In the world. Wallahi, I not did me when I went to Mogadishu, yeah.
Fam, the best
and I went to Bosaso and that. I went to
Mango,
Bosaso.
even the guava.
Yeah, I went to Bosaso.
The watermelon.
Wallahi, the first time.
Watermelon.
Dude, like معانا up to like.
It's not like this. It's not like this genetically modified stuff you find in Sainsbury's.
No,
none of that.
Wallahi, the banana you taste it.
Yeah, the best.
بريسكو معايا هيك بقى. والله صوت لك يا جميل.
Even with the animals.
Content over everything. From your melanin.
Man, say it straight. Man, don't listen to BBC. Man, don't listen to IP.
Yeah. Before the war and that, all the animals used to be in Somali territories and that. And after that, they fled.
Yeah, they fled to Kenya.
And recently, there were some elephants that
Yeah,
were
that
coming back.
came back.
Yeah, some elephants will start coming back and that.
But they left
And then, yeah, but I'm saying, if it becomes peaceful, we can even build that up.
I tweeted the elephant story.
Even that, we can build up a safari stuff.
How about Kenya took it back when the elephant came to Somalia?
Nah, elephant never took it back. The elephant just went back because there's no elephants.
There were no elephants there, basically.
They all migrated after.
They're social creatures, isn't it? They like to be in a herd.
And that's the